Your procrastination isn't sabotaging you. It's protecting you. And once you understand what it's telling you, everything shifts. In this video, we'll cover 3 tips to help you the next time you see procrastination. But first, it's important to understand a perspective shift. Are you aware that your brain is programmed to keep you safe and to conserve energy? That's why it automates everything that it can. Have you ever caught yourself saying, I'm just running on autopilot? Yeah, well, guess what? You really are, and boy, can I relate to that one. And here's the kicker. You can't turn autopilot off. Remember, that's what your brain's programmed to do. But you can rewire it. And somewhere around here, there'll be a link to some other videos on that topic. For some, when their autopilot resists something, we call it procrastination. Maybe others use perfectionism. Instead of thinking of it as a character flaw, see it as your inner compass, a signal that's trying to give you a clue and get your attention. It's trying to tell you something. Have you ever put off something, even when you really wanted to do it? Drop a comment below. And guess what? This might be more common than you believe. Now, let's break it down. To work that signal for you instead of using it to beat yourself up. There are 3 ways to do that. First, don't take on procrastination as your identity. Have you ever caught yourself saying, oh, I'm just a procrastinator? I used to say that. But here's the thing, language is so important. It's what is programming our brain, creating those autopilots, and influences the things we say and do. And the more you repeat something like that, the more your brain believes it, and then it seeks out opportunities and actions to make that true. You see the hitch here? So rewiring our limiting language is really, really important for this. And somewhere around here, you'll see a playlist with some more videos on that to help you. But we got more for you here in this video. So the next time you feel yourself procrastinating, or you hear that inner voice calling you a procrastinator, pause and then ask, is there something I'm afraid of that's keeping me from doing this task? Or maybe it's the result of the task that you're afraid of. Sometimes fear is the real block, not laziness. And often what is showing up and running on autopilot is rooted in old stories that probably weren't even true in the past. And they definitely aren't true now. And yet they think they're protecting you, running in the background as an autopilot. To change that pattern, start gathering evidence of what's actually true now, or what you want to be true in the future. It's how you begin to rewire your brain and sustain forward motion. For entrepreneurs, this is especially important because these hidden fears will sabotage the choices you make, missing deadlines, and even affect your confidence. And if you're struggling with fear or limiting beliefs and autopilots that are holding you back, working with a coach or a therapist can really help so that you can move forward and keep moving forward. And if no fear comes up, yay! We're going to ask a different question. How can this be easy? Sometimes resistance isn't about fear. It's about needing a smaller, easier next step, which leads us to tip number 2. Not all procrastination is caused by fear. Sometimes it's caused by lack of clarity or being in project mode. Perhaps your task isn't scary, it's just a little fuzzy, and our brains, they don't spend any energy on fog. So instead of calling yourself lazy or blaming your willpower, ask, is the thing I'm avoiding even clear? Is it specific enough? Or is it a small enough step? More importantly, is it even aligned with who I am and want to be? Sometimes we're putting things off because the task isn't ours, it's somebody else's dream, or someone else's idea of success, or a vision of us that's 2 seasons ago. When talking with people about their goals or why they want to do a thing, they'll often say, I want to help people. And that's great. I want to help people too. But helping people alone is not enough. It's not specific enough. There's a bunch of ways that we can help people. And not only do we need to figure out how we're going to help people, we need to know why it's important. This is where clarity begins to form. And as a bonus tip, the first few times you ask yourself why, those are the safe for public superficial answers. You need to ask yourself why 3 to 5 times to really get deep to that root calling or vision. Until you get really clear, your brain is just going to be keeping you safe from wasting energy on vague goals. That's exactly the kind of thing we explore inside the Clarity Compass, helping you to get beneath the surface and reconnect to your inner motivation and calling. There's a link in the description if you want to check it out. Now, maybe you are clear on why, but you're still stuck. Even if your step is clear enough, it might not be small enough. It's still too big. For example, if I just say, I want to record a video, that sounds like a task, but in reality, it's multiple steps. It requires research, scripting, setup, recording, I could go on. And when we treat projects like tasks, it short circuits our brain. So the next time you're feeling stuck, ask yourself, what is the simplest, smallest, easiest next step I can do to move this thing forward? And if that big thing keeps getting pushed off, just keep making it smaller. Procrastination often fades when clarity shows up. And now on to tip number 3. We need to rewire our subconscious to support the goal. Once we've gotten clear on the goal, whether through the Clarity Compass or something else, your next step is rewiring your subconscious for success and to counter those resisting beliefs that may be lurking. When working with clients one-to-one, going deeper on the results from the Clarity Compass, we often find conflicting beliefs which are going to limit them. And if they go unaddressed, those limiting beliefs will win because, again, they're there to protect you from a perceived danger. And this is often what procrastination really is, protection in disguise. To move past this, you need to look at those beliefs and question if they're really true. Gather evidence from real life to challenge those beliefs, and then replace them with more accurate, powerful statements, one rooted in truth, in who you are now, and who you want to become. It's not just about what we're doing, it's also about who we're becoming. Start repeating the version of yourself that you're becoming, the one that's aligned with your vision. Because what you repeat, right, your brain automates. It starts to seek it out and make it real. So remember, detach from the identity of being a procrastinator and see it as a signal. Get curious. Check. See if the task is yours. If it's specific enough. Is it small enough? Make sure it's not a project disguised as a to-do. And third, start creating that lasting aligned action by going deeper and work on rewiring those limiting beliefs that are running an autopilot in the background. If you're ready to go deeper in this work, check the description for a link to the Clarity Compass, your path, possibility, and purpose, along with other links that have been mentioned in this video. And if you're ready for more personalized support, you can schedule a call to explore one-to-one coaching. You'll also be seeing a video pop up now around here that YouTube thinks that you're going to like. Let me know if they got it right in the comments. And if this has been helpful for you for reframing procrastination, hit subscribe, like, do all the things, and stay tuned for more videos to help you move your goals forward.